was creepy. What's up, dogs? I'm Saffron.
I'm Sora.
Welcome to Strangers in Fiction. I really lost the plot just as we were going into the recording, and I was like, I can't remember my own personality, so I regurgitated something from what I assume is Saved by the Bell.
Oh my god.
This is good.
This is perfect.
Yeah. How are you, apart from now disturbed?
Constantly disturbed. I'm literally crying. I'm laughing so hard.
I have that thing on people.
I'm good. I did not get a whole lot of sleep, but I've had some sleep this time. So that's
better
good.
than none.
Better than none, yeah.
Good.
But also better than enough, at least as far as the show is concerned.
Oh, definitely.
I'm so much more entertaining on not enough sleep.
Well, if it helps, I was woken up at 2:30 by New Dog, and because she was cold.
Oh.
She was chilly because she was under the air conditioning. And she's got this, we sort of inherited or were gifted this used kennel because she sleeps in a crate. It's her choice. That's where she feels safe. And it's like the same type of kennel like the NYPD uses for their dogs. It's like fucking bulletproof. It's not actually bulletproof, but it's like a solid metal box, which is cool, but also gets very cold. So literally cool and figuratively cool. So she was like, meh, and I gave her a blanket, and then she was quiet for the rest of the night. So I don't know how people have kids. I was saying this to my husband earlier. I was like, I don't know how people have kids and don't go insane.
I feel that. Yeah, we adopted Jeffrey when he was a puppy, and that was really tough.
Yeah, no shit.
And like, I don't like if that had not been over quickly. I don't know what I would have done. Probably just continued to go insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. She's lovely. I love her. But I love sleeping just a little bit more than I love dogs. And so that's a struggle.
Yeah.
Because when there's like a living creature that's like, I might die or I might not, but I'm making a sound anyway. And then you have to investigate it.
Yep.
With your glued together eyes because you're so tired and it's all goopy. I don't know if you get that. It's allergies a little bit, I think. It's not that much goopy. I was really over dramatizing how goopy my eyes are, and I'm still talking about it, and I won't stop. Okay, something else. Yeah, so I'm also tired, and this is going to go as well as expected.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited.
Oh, me too. Oh dear. What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I've not been writing.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. The breakthrough that I had lasted, like, in the grand scheme of things, 15 seconds. It, like, I was back to, what do I do now? In, like, less than a day. Maybe a whole day. Maybe 2 days. Like, I'd have to look it up in my bullet journal, and I haven't written everything down recently, so I don't even fucking know. Yeah, it's just...
Reliable system.
Yeah, it is. It's so reliable when I use it.
I thought you said so reliable, and I was like, yes, Sora is liable for not doing it.
Yes, I am liable. Yeah, I'm back to, okay, what do I do now? Because okay, it could just be that I'm out of the habit. It could just be an executive dysfunction problem. It could just be that I'm tired and burned out and I need another break, which is not likely. Because, like, the thing that fuels my creativity is my creativity. A real word, please. Creativity. Like, it fuels itself. So, like, once I get out of the habit, I'm out of it until I expend huge amount of efforts to get back into it.
Okay.
And, like, that doesn't even work if I'm not, like, really super into it. Like, writing is the one task that has enough intrinsic motivation for ADHD brain to be like, yes, let's do this automatically without you having to think about it all the time, every day, forever. I'm like, sweet, all right, cool. No, not anymore. What? But we had this agreement, ADHD brain. We decided that writing was the thing that we were always going to do. Nope, not today. Never. Okay, what do you need? Solve all the problems. Okay, I've solved all the problems. No. What? So I'm like, I've been at the end of my rope for like 6 months.
Oh dear.
And I'm just kind of dangling here, like continuing to solve problems, but like also noticing, hey, maybe I'm sending myself on a wild goose chase here and there aren't actually any problems. And like, okay, what does that mean? Well, it means that I'm pretending like there are problems so I don't have to work on this thing that I don't really want to work on. Except I don't really want to do anything else. I still want to work on this. It's just I don't have the activation energy to actually do it. What does that mean? I don't know. It means I'm bored with it, I guess. Okay. I should have solved that a couple of days ago. Why am I still bored with it? I don't know. Nope. Just no.
I don't know why you can't sleep. I
Me
can't
neither.
think
It's
of any
totally
reason
clueless.
why your brain might be going into overdrive constantly.
Yeah, no, it's a mystery. We'll never know.
Okay. Have you tried writing something else?
I have tried to get interested in something else enough to be able to write it. But
Okay.
like I can't just be like, oh, I'm writing something else now. It has to be like, okay, what am I writing? And if nothing shows up, I don't know what to do.
So like when people do like daily prompts and stuff, does that work for you, or is it not
It really depends. Like I like answering prompts when I can do it in the context of something that I'm interested in. If like it doesn't inspire a new idea that I'm really into immediately, then I try to borrow it for the thing that I'm working on, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get you. Okay. I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, same.
Tried hanging upside down like a bat.
No.
Okay,
I've
so you've
not
got
tried that.
All is not lost.
I could hang upside down like a bat.
Yeah. Because you can get pens. I mean, the pen would be if the paper's on the floor. Let's say you're doing it by hand. Paper's on the floor. The pen is going to be flowing in the right direction anyway, so you don't have to get a special pen. You've probably got all the equipment, sans the hanging upside down equipment.
I was gonna say, yes, that is the biggest problem with this, is needing the right pen.
Well, no, because I was thinking, because fish have a space pen that's supposed to write upside down and in water.
Okay.
But you don't need to buy a new pen. You just need to buy space boots.
Right.
I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
But you can basically look. I don't know if that was just from The Simpsons. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a real thing. But they're like shoes that attach to like a bar on like a door frame, and you can just lock in. I don't know if that exists or if it's in a cartoon world. And if it doesn't, whoever wants the idea can have it, because I haven't got the startup funds. Are you checking to see if it's?
I'm totally looking at it.
I do need to be live fact checked, because a lot of time it does come straight out of my arse.
Well, there are actual space boots, like astronaut space boots for a costume. Never mind.
That might also help. This is another thing. Have you tried dressing up?
Embodying a character. I've not tried dressing up.
You could try dressing up and act. I'm saying this in a jokey way, but I'm serious about it.
Okay.
Dress up like Sora from the book, and like imaginary friend it out.
That actually like really jibes with my process.
Do it.
Okay.
Get dressed up. Be like, okay, so this is the scene I'm stuck on. What would Sora be wearing? And just find something that's similar enough to make you feel like that. Do your makeup the way Sora in the book would have it, or do your hair exactly like she would have it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
get in it because you were in the book anyway, so you may as well bring it out.
Yeah.
And just spend the day.
Why has
like,
that never occurred to me to do before? That's a
don't
really
know.
good idea. Yeah. That's like a whole project in and of itself. Like, I will have to assemble things and learn skills that I don't currently have.
But you said that you need to be full force inside your creativity to keep the ball rolling, and if writing isn't giving you that sustenance that you need to keep going, then you need to find something else related to it.
Yeah.
That's why I started like drawing things for my front cover and doing shit like that, because I was like, I don't have the capacity to write this thing because I'm not ready for it yet, but I want to still keep my foot in. So I'm like, okay, let me get excited about the cover. And then because I was excited about the cover, I then wanted to finish more of the book so that I get to the point where I can actually finish the cover and put it all around the words. You can have that idea. You should take it, run with it, and feel free to come to the next recording in full costume.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe that'll work.
I'm literally gonna write that down because if I don't, I will forget.
That's fine. You should write that down and have a little think about it.
I'm gonna have a large think about it, not a little think, a big one.
Yeah, big old think about it. Exhaust all the options. I'm a huge fan of if you want to keep your foot in with something, find something even slightly remotely related to that thing and just get on with that instead. Do something that actually excites you and that actually you want to do, that you're like, fuck yeah, I want to do this thing. Because even if it's like doing research into the thing that you want to write about, or if you're conceptualizing how something's going to look, even if nobody ever sees it, it's still very good exercise. So give that a go, or something similar. Because I used to, back when I lived in Canterbury, because that's where Blackout is set, I would do nighttime drives around where my character was going to be. And I filmed a lot of it. I think I've said this before.
Yeah.
I filmed a lot of it because I wanted to be able to go back on to the videos and have a look at them and live the character. So there you go.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier in the shower about, yeah, I have playlists that I could be working on. Like I like to tell stories with playlists. So I have a bajillion playlists. And they're all kind of a fucking mess right now. But like I could probably just sit down with the music and the ideas and organize some shit.
But that might help.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I don't know what the fuck was that? I don't know about you, but I can work in absolute fucking mess and chaos. But at some point, it then starts weighing me down, but I don't realize that's the thing that's upsetting me. And then I'm like, what if I tidy my desk? And so I'll tidy my desk and I go, oh, I can think again.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really occur to me because it will keep piling up and piling up. I'll have like 3 coffee cups that haven't been washed. I mean, I might be more disgusting than you, but and I'll have like a pile of mail that I haven't opened and a bunch of other shit. And I'm like sticky notes everywhere. I've got sticky notes lining my desktop.
The whole monitor?
Like all the way around.
That's awesome.
Like a lion. It's like the fucking cowardly lion out of post-it notes. Because I have to remember to do stuff, but it's like, I'm going to screenshot that and look at it later, and I never do. So the things that I really have to do are on a to-do list that are next to my keyboard, but then sometimes I peel that to-do list off to make another one because that one doesn't make sense, but I've still got the old ones there, so I don't know what's important. And then I'm like, why do I feel like I'm about to have a panic attack? Everything should be okay because nothing's going wrong. Oh yeah, mountains of shit. So...
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. I'm an actual goblin, not a pretend one. Like, I live in filth. Like, my house is clean, but, like, my little work area is fucking gross. It's
cluttered, yeah.
Like, clutter, sticky stuff. I don't know. Just bits and bobs.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you writing? Are you reading anything cool? What are you up to? I know you have a dog, but what else?
She's taking up lots of my time. But yes. In terms of my Saff stuff, I got to record an episode of Booked yesterday, so I think I've got 2 more pre-records to do before I then will switch over to live shows.
Sweet.
So I'm not going to say who they are in case they cancel, but I've got one author who I actually read their book and asked if they wanted to be on the show before they actually got a feature, because I was like, this book's great. I really liked it. So that'd be really cool. And the other one is a reschedule that should have been done months ago, but it was just a massive tech issue about. So not their fault at all. I was having loads of problems with Riverside at the time, so it was just a bit of a nightmare. So that was nice. I got to do that yesterday. And I've got the first 3 live shows booked already. I'll be opening up for like pre-booking, so I'm going to basically just say anyone that's, because they go in tandem. Just stepping back a little bit, they go in tandem. So booked and idiosyncrasy are together. They are part of the same thing. So I only interview people who have a feature on the website because they're supposed to work together. So if you listen to the episode, go and read the person's thing, have a look at their books. If you like that, why didn't you listen to their interview, and blah blah blah. So what I plan to do is to basically send out it's like a Google Calendar scheduling system. You might have used it for your one many years ago. Same thing. So I'm basically going through and trying to put in the availability at the moment, and I'm just saying first come first serve. If you miss it, tough tits, because I can't play favorites, and I can't be emailing everybody individually because there are 200 and something people on the website.
Yeah.
So I've had a couple of people who previously I was going to do pre-recordings for, but they were more interested in doing a live one, so they'll have theirs pre-booked, and that was only because of the way things worked. But once everyone's had the chance to book that in, I can then assess whether or not I need to do it more than once a week, because I'd like to do as many as possible to get as many people out there. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the format is. That's kind of been at the forefront of my mind, because I think that live shows do best when there is a formula. So just like, unless like we can just gabble on about random shit for a whole hour and then have more to talk about, because we are both chaotic and it's fantastic and it works. But I'm not going to have that kind of chemistry with everybody.
Right.
So I need to have like a way of presenting that without stealing everybody else's ideas, because there are a few live shows that I watch and I think, oh, that's good. And I think I don't want it to just be a direct rip-off of somebody else's hard work, because they've worked out that formula themselves.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sit right with me. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. I think I might occasionally do like group ones where we'll discuss each other's books or what. I don't know. It's kind of going to be free-flowing. But the first couple of months, I need to have some sort of structure and some audience participation, hopefully, so that people want to come back and actually watch it and feel like that there's a point to it being live.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's been a lot of my time, but it's mostly been thinky stuff, not doey stuff. It needs to be doey stuff.
Not doey stuff.
It needs to be doey stuff, but it's not been, because my attention span is really short.
I'm in the same boat. Like, I'm doing a lot of thinky stuff, but I'm not doing doey stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the activation energy for doey stuff.
I didn't know that had a word. Is that your word or an actual phrase that has been coined?
I'm pretty sure it's an actual thing. Like, it takes a lot of energy to start on something. Like, inertia is a thing.
Yep.
And when you have trouble with executive function, starting something can be nigh impossible. It takes a large amount of energy to get started. And when you just organically have that energy, it's not a problem. But when there's something that you don't want to do, or something that you just aren't feeling right now, or whatever, it takes some gumption to get started. And starting is the hardest part of any task for me. So if I don't feel like writing right now, I'm probably not going to write right now. It's driving me nuts.
That's something that I think a lot of people struggle to understand, when your brain is a little bit spicier than other people's is that you can really, really, really want to do something and still not be able to do it. And it is
Mm-hmm.
the most frustrating thing on the planet
Mm-hmm.
because you're like, I really want to finish writing this book. I can't do it. Like, my hands, brain, feet, legs, whatever, they won't move there. And it's so fucking irritating because you're like, am I a statue? Because I'm just staring at the wall. Sand weighing down my feet. Honestly, I totally feel you. It's not fun
Yeah.
at all because you then feel I don't know about you. I then feel guilty for not doing the thing, and that makes me sad, and that makes me depressed, and then I don't do anything at all.
Yeah. That's the cycle, that's the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly being kind to yourself and being understanding excuse me, is like a big part of the solution to that. Just like not giving in to the feeling of guilt and like reminding yourself that it's not your fault,
Mm-hmm.
that you actually do have a real thing that's happening or not happening that like is not normal.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's not a character flaw, it's just the way things go sometimes.
yeah, yeah. That's something that I one of my friends was diagnosed with autism like really late in life, like 30, 31,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And not only did that help me to understand her more as a person, because I was like, okay, she's just a bit different. Like, there's something different about her than other people, and she needs extra attention with this sort of thing, or she needs me to explain things, blah, blah, blah. And because I want her to be comfortable, I have to be uncomfortable sometimes and go over stuff a lot, and I
Mm-hmm.
find repeating myself quite irritating. And so she needs to be like reassured a lot. And if we're going to go and do something, then she's like, I need to know who's going to be there. What time we need to arrive, what I need to wear, what is the weather going to be like, what kind of things do I talk about? I need to research topics to talk about and things like that. And I can't remember where I was going with that. I don't know. It's basically it's one of those things where if you don't realize that that is what is causing you to be uncomfortable within yourself and just conducting yourself in day-to-day life, it's really depressing. But then when you can figure out, okay, so I'm feeling this way because this is how my brain works and this is what I need to do to make my brain work, and sometimes that won't work, but I'll keep trying anyway. And then you get people that don't have problems like that, and they're like, you just do it. And I'm like, why don't you just fuck off? Because
You just do it.
if I could, I fucking would. If I didn't have things stopping me from being functional, this world would be fucked. Not this world,
Or it would be
but
better
I mean, I
because
think it would probably be.
you bring a lot of good things into the world. You don't fuck shit up.
Mm, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I I've been in a reading slump.
Oh
I've
no.
noticed that a few other people have been in a reading slump, so I wonder if there's something in the water. Have you at least been reading stuff? I know you haven't been
Yeah.
able to write too much, but have you
Yeah,
still got
what's a
going?
reading slump? Is that where you like just don't feel like reading anything?
Yeah,
Oh. That's
yeah.
that's where I hang out like most of the time in my adult life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that I love to read books. I know that I basically always want to read books.
Mm-hmm.
But like it takes a lot for me to actually invest the
Mm-hmm.
time and the energy, which is weird because it feels like such a passive activity for
Mm-hmm.
me. It's basically just entertainment coming in through my eyeballs. Um, all I have to do is move my eyes, and my brain does all of the rest of it. Um, but like, yeah, it's there's like almost a fear
Mm.
of investment and like a fear of feeling uncomfortable because of the feelings that I want to be feeling while reading, but I don't necessarily want them intruding on like okay, so I read to experience emotions. I read to
Okay.
feel connected with people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I, I read to, you know, have the experience of reading. And like it's a very like disruptive
Mm.
thing, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when you want to feel happy, you listen to happy music. When you want to feel sad, you listen to, when you're feeling sad and you want to cry, you listen to sad music. But
Mm.
like when you're reading a book, unless you know exactly what's in it, you're kind of in for a surprise.
Mm.
And it's a pretty big time investment. So like you're in for a really long surprise. And like
That
it
sounds
just
horrible.
it does. When you put it like that, it sounds irresponsible.
You're in for a really long surprise. The next time I throw someone a party, that's the only hint I'm going to
Is that what I said? Did I really say that with my actual face?
Yes! Then you're in for a
Oh my
really long
god.
surprise.
Really long
That's amazing.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I feel like you were cooking. Keep going.
I was cooking?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
the kids say. I don't know what you mean. I've officially gotten old.
Anyway, this long surprise that you're in for when you're reading a book.
Yes.
Unless it's a familiar book, in which case you
Mhm.
know exactly the ride you're in for.
Mhm.
Either way, it's a really big investment, and whatever it is that you're doing right now, it could completely disrupt that.
Mm.
So, like, I guess for me, it's a fear of disruption.
Mm.
Because, like, when I have public transit, when I
Mhm.
have access to public transit, I can just read while I'm on the bus, on the train,
Mhm.
and then, like, I have a, a start time and I have a stop time.
Mhm.
But when I'm just reading for funsies out in the world in my life,
Mhm.
there's no start time and no stop time. Like, I don't know when to pick up a book and read it, and I don't know when to put it down except when I'm done. So
Is
I
that
will
why you
spend,
chew through a whole book?
yeah, I'll spend the entire day reading a book, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But,
Mhm.
like, that's my whole day.
Mhm.
So I have to be ready for that. And I'm not always ready for that.
But do you read every day?
No, no, I
Okay.
couldn't read every day. I tried doing that with the Cimmerillion, and I never finished it, and it was not fun. I didn't like that.
Okay. Do you find that you need to, because you have this like emotional connection with books and the stories that you read, um do you find that you have to have like decompression time or time to like analyze, okay, well, why did it make me feel like that, or do those feelings like carry on after you've read them and they just kind of sit there?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know that I like psychoanalyze myself over it, but
Mm-hmm.
like I definitely need time to process. Like I will revisit moments in the book. I'll experience things.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think about the events and the feelings and the what I liked about the book, what I didn't,
Mm-hmm.
um, and sort of like contextualize all of that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll relate it to things, and sometimes it'll give me ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it won't, but like it, yeah, yeah. I do spend time thinking about books when I'm finished reading them.
Mm. Cool.
Yeah. I didn't realize that that's something I did, but it is. Thanks for like putting that in my face, so I had to look at it.
Not my thing I like doing.
Sweet.
Oh no, I'm definitely a mood reader,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm almost always in the mood for horror because I don't need to fucking beat a dead horse or whatever the phrase is.
You like it.
Um,
That's all that's you don't have to justify it further. You like to read horror. It's fine.
yeah, I know. I feel like I have to justify myself all the time, and I don't know why. Anyway, but I have a beta read that I'm enjoying, but because I'm having to analyze it as I'm reading it, it takes a lot of the fun out of reading. And it's quite a long book. And then there's another one that I'm beta reading, and it's just like a lot of work, and I often just read in bed, and I'll read for a few hours. But if I'm tired, I'm like, I can't be fucking reading that. And then I'll get into another story. I try and have like a couple of short story collections going. I try and have a couple of novels going, and maybe a beta read or two, or whatever. So that if I am not in the mood to do one of those things, I can do another one of those things. That's cool. But last night I was like, I can't do that today. I can't do that today. Okay, I'll start this short story. I don't like it. Ugh! I don't want to look for another one. I feel like I should read it. But maybe I'm just in a mood. I'll look at another one. Oh, this one's shit as well. It's probably not shit. I'm just in a bad mood. And it was just a little bit like, meh. I was like a proper twat yesterday, and I just was in such a mood. And it's just happening more and more recently where I'll go to read and I just think, I don't like it. But there's nothing wrong with the books. It's just that I can't be bothered.
Yeah. That's why I don't read all the time. Is sometimes I'm not feeling it. And like, again, once I start, I'll remember, oh yeah, this is fun. And like, it's, I'm, I don't know what my problem is, except I know exactly what my problem is. It's not mysterious. I just don't know how to fix it because there's nothing to fix. I'm not broken. It's just like, it's frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. It's, being human is like real cool and fucking terrible all at once.
That's the most apt description of the human condition I've ever heard in my life. Congratulations, you summed up the entire thing.
I've been doing it for 31 years, so I'd like to think I have some handle on it. I said this to you earlier before we started recording, but I've been off social media for a few days and off, like, I usually check the news every so often, and because I've been distracted with dog, and then I went on it today and I was like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna die from the stress, and it just made me think, what's the point? What if it all just ends? And so I was like, what's the point in doing anything? Might as well just do nothing. Doesn't matter. I felt very existential today.
Yeah, that's why I don't fuck around with the news. Like, it's not that I don't care. It's that I care so much that if I make contact with reality, I will lose my mind.
Yeah.
I am protecting my peace, as the young people say. I've always been this way. I've always been extremely out of touch with reality. I am a Pisces.
Oh my god, same.
Oh my god!
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, you know, I've always had my head in the clouds. I've been very, like, I have a rich inner world, very imaginative.
Yeah.
And it feels more real to me. It feels more safe, because it is more safe, than, you know, the external world. It's more interesting in here than it is out here. So I don't like to fuck around with out here. No. And, like, I, for a very long time, assumed that because everyone else told me that there was something fundamentally wrong with that there was. But, like, I don't even see it as a coping mechanism. It's just a way of being. So.
Fuck those people.
Yeah.
Not literally.
I mean, I do. Okay, I shouldn't say that I don't see it as a coping mechanism. I know it's a coping mechanism, but like, I try not to feel shame about it anymore, or like see it as a character flaw.
Yeah.
Because it's what I'm doing to survive, and it's what feels most natural to me anyway. So, like, who are other people to judge my life and what I do with it?
For sure. I don't think anything is a character flaw if it's not hurting anyone. It's just not. It's nobody's fucking business, and it really winds me up. Like, okay, yes, there are traits and things about people that I don't like and I don't want to fuck with. But does it make it wrong? No, it just means I don't want to be around it, and that's fine. And sometimes I'll vent about it. That's fine too. But to make other people feel bad about simply trying to get by and trying to exist is fucking insane to me. It's insane to me.
Yeah.
Like people that are getting in other people's business about their sexuality, what they like to read, how they like to dress, whether or not they wear makeup, what their name, whatever. It's fucking ridiculous. I cannot understand how people have so much expendable time. How could you throw away your time like that?
That's a good question.
It's such a fucking waste. It's such a waste. And I try not to think about it too much because it makes me so violently angry inside of my body
Yeah.
that I can't get on with it. Not a
Yeah.
fan. Like I love an offensive joke. It's my sense of humor. Ricky Gervais, Chef's Kiss, amazing. Love his comedy.
Mm.
It doesn't mean that I believe that everything that he says is true because it's an art form.
Right.
Comedy is an art form. So, like, that doesn't make me a horrible person, and it's not hurting anyone really, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. It shouldn't be hurting anyone. And there are some uh, people that I've seen on social media that they make it their whole business just to be fucking horrible to people because the engagement is a thing and they love rage baiting.
Mm.
And I'm like, what a fucking waste of time.
Yeah, and that's kind of hurtful. Like,
Yeah.
just getting in people's business and telling them that they're doing everything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bleh, why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I I agree that as long as you're not hurting anybody, including yourself,
Mm-hmm.
everything's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the the reason I think that some people think that my behavior is not okay is that it's
Mm-hmm.
harmful to me. Like, it could be argued that it's the cause of my isolation
Mm-hmm.
and like it, all kinds of other things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's an unhealthy coping mechanism as opposed to a coping skill or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like, even if they have a point, I am not in pain because of it. It is not
Mm-hmm.
like causing me distress. The thing that
Yeah.
causes me distress is interacting with reality.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, I I congratulate everyone who is working on their distress tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy for them. I love that that works for them, and I wish them all the best. I think avoidance should be a coping skill, not a coping mechanism. It's a legit way of dealing with stuff you can't deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm so much happier now that
Good.
I just don't fuck around with shit that I know upsets me
Mm-hmm.
than I was when I allowed shit that upsetted me into my life. Upsetted?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real word? Upsetted? It's
Upset. It's like sheep. It's like sheep and sheep, not sheep and sheeps.
okay. It's upset, not upsetted. Right? It's not.
It's okay.
It's not how you conjugate. Okay, it's fine.
I do wonder if the fact that you conduct yourself in the world in a way that other people wouldn't do or they don't like has something to do with the fact that it's not like the status quo, because there is some weird like badge of honor I've noticed, and I found it in the chef world, is that people will congratulate themselves and celebrate each other for doing things that are harmful to themselves, and it is bonkers, but it's like this weird like martyr mentality, like, oh well, I've worked a 90-hour work week and that suddenly makes me really fucking great at that.
Yeah.
Things shit like that. And because that's what I used to do, and that's part of the chef culture, is that if you're
Mm,
not working 60 plus hours a week and if you see your family ever, then you're not working hard enough, and it's just shit
right.
like that, and everyone's like, oh yeah, well that makes you so good. It's like, no, it makes you
Miserable, probably.
miserable, tired.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I
that's
think, oh sorry.
no, you're good. I don't. I'm not sure that that's isolated to like the food service industry, like the
Mm-mm.
chef world. That's
Just an example.
basically Western culture, certainly
Mm-hmm.
like American culture, is
Mm-hmm.
like if you're not overworked, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
And that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And blah blah blah, patriarchy, blah blah
But the
blah.
point I was trying to make was that people who are in that position on purpose because they feel like that's the correct thing to do to make themselves feel better, otherwise everybody else is working harder than them and they can't possibly let that happen, is seeing people look after themselves makes them somehow angry because why can't I do that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm.
I've never experienced that particular feeling where
Mm.
it's just like that person is taking care of themselves and I can't, and that's why I
Mm.
feel upset. I feel envious of other people's happiness
Mm.
and like success and stuff and how easy it seems for them.
Yeah,
But that's me seeing the image that they're projecting, not the reality of their situation.
for sure.
Like everybody has their own internal world, and
Mm.
like we can't even begin to touch it. We have no idea what's going on with anyone else. Even communicating actively between people, we still have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's something that I had no idea about. I thought that I was normal and that everyone was the same way as I am, but that's not the case at all. My experience is very different. So, yeah.
Yeah. As I've gotten older, I have tried to run people's behaviors through like a weird little filter that I have in my head where I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, they've snapped at me. Why did they snap at me? Okay, so this is the interaction we had. Could that possibly have wound them up? Maybe. Could they have tripped over and stubbed their toe on the way to work and then everything just went downhill from there? Possibly. Did they have a fight with somebody the day before and it's still weighing on them, but they don't want to tell me about it? So I try and like think of reasonable scenarios that could lead to people behaving in a certain way, which is why I try and analyze people as much as I can because I don't want to take things too personally because I
Mm-hmm.
do automatically think, oh my god, I'm horrible, everybody hates me, and that's why they're reacting like that. And then I have to take a step back and go, okay, so actually it's probably not me, it's probably something else. Let me work through a few scenarios that have happened to me that have caused me to snap, and maybe I'll just reason with that,
Mm-hmm.
in the back of my mind. Like road rage, for example. Somebody speeds past you, it might be because someone's dying or whatever, or it could be because they're a dickhead. You'll never know because they've gone already. Um, so yeah, I would love to be able to watch people's lives back, but that would require so much surveillance and human rights violations. I don't think we have Big Brother, but it's all staged, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'd love to be able to just like watch what people do in a whole day. Just put a
Mm-hmm.
little camera on them and just see what they do.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's that's one of many reasons why it is so much easier to relate to fictional characters than it is to
Mm-hmm.
relate to other people. For me
Mm-hmm.
personally, I don't know if that's a universal thing, but
Mm-hmm.
it's because we get the full context.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
Everyone's behavior makes sense to them.
Mm-hmm.
So when it looks like someone is behaving irrationally, that means that you probably just don't know what all is going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're reading a book and you're literally inside the character's head, you have all of that context. Everything makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just it becomes impossible at that point for me. I don't know if everybody's like this to not relate and empathize with them.
Mm-hmm. I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can't not think about it like that. It keeps me up at night.
And that's why you're not sleeping. We've come full circle. Amazing. I think we
Yeah.
get to the bottom of it someday.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Whenever we have these, this is a compliment, I promise.
Okay.
Whenever we have these recordings, have you ever been to a concert before?
Yes.
Okay. You know the moment after all the music's over and everyone's like filing out and it's a little bit sweaty and a bit humid and there's like a ringing in your ears from the music and it's just a bit like, what the fuck? That's how I feel after every recording we have. sit around
that's
and
a
go,
compliment.
it is a compliment, yeah.
Okay.
I love live music, but afterwards I go, whew, what was that about? Like every single time.
I have immediately forgotten everything that I have said, most of the things that you have said, and like the past several days after each recording.
Really, is it like a
Yeah.
win reset? That was me hitting a
It
button. You didn't
is.
see that. I just went like that. Is it like a reset? I don't know what that was.
It is like hitting reset, but like in a good way.
Cool.
Probably. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, cool.
I
I'll
love
take
that the
live
T.
concert.
I love that the T is above your head.
Yes.
It's moved.
I did move it because when I put the next book that we're going to read up on the shelf, I didn't have room for the jar that was there anymore. So I moved the jar down and I put the box up there because now you can see it better and it's cute and it's holding my books up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm pleased.
Me too.
Excellent.
I haven't had tea yet today. I need to have some tea.
That'll fix you.
Yeah, that'll fix everything.
Nice cup of tea. I really, something I really miss about England is we call them cafes. So not a cafe, it's a calf.
Okay.
And that's where you get like a fried breakfast. So like bacon and eggs, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And the dog was making a weird noise. It's just sorry. I
leaned forward like I could see. I leaned forward. Okay.
Hang on.
Are we gonna get to see the dog?
I hope so. Come up. 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 Come on, Paisley. Come on. Come on, up. Up. Up.
Come on, Paisley.
Let me show you. Hang on. She doesn't really like being picked up. I'll show you in a minute.
Right.
We're not recording. This is
Okay.
going to stay in the episode probably.
That's fine. That's awesome.
But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. So I don't know if any other British people call it this, but when you have like a cup of tea from like a greasy spoon, the British version of a greasy spoon.
Okay.
I call it a cup of slosh because it is like really strong but also weak, and a tiny bit of milk but also too much, and it's usually in a dirty cup. Like it's like amazing. I was just thinking about having a cup of slosh.
That sounds impossible. Like how do those things go together?
I don't know. I don't know how they do it. It's magic.
Okay.
It's calf magic. But yeah, been thinking about that cup of slosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like running around, and I don't know why.
Because doing dog things.
She just got up and was like, "I'm gonna run around."
Jeffrey does the same thing. Like at the most random times of the day, he will get the most absurd zoomies where he's just like running back and forth full tilt. Like he's got somewhere to be. He's running a race.
That's so sweet.
He's so excited. And like he will run from one end of the apartment to the other, jump on the bed, and then run back in here. Like I'm across from the bedroom in the hallway, so he'll do laps. He'll run laps, and he gets this road runner look about him.
Sorry, I thought she was shitting on the floor.
Oh.
I was gonna have to stop you, but it's okay. She was stretching. It looked like she's a dump, and I was like, no, she's like a brown color, and it's dark in here. I thought her leg was the shit coming out. Oh, I just saw my life flash before my eyes. Imagine that.
It's a really extreme. It's a pretty
that.
extreme reaction to the dog possibly pooping on the floor.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever have those moments where you should know what to do, but you just go in your head and nothing really is happening, but your brain flatlines. That's what happened. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? We've not gone through this. We've not done a drill yet. I don't know what the drill is. You know? Like, it's a perfectly normal thing to have to react to, but I haven't done the drill yet, and that
Right.
stresses me out.
Right. Drill that everyone does. Oh my god, I'm doing this stupid, like, I can't breathe thing while laughing. I hate that. Like, for some reason, while I'm laughing, sometimes when I'm laughing really hard, my throat will close. So, like, I can't breathe in normally. So I make that high-pitched, like, wheezing sound while I'm trying to breathe in.
Are you okay?
And, like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm...
Okay.
It's gotten pretty normal. It didn't used to happen like a very long time ago, but it's been a thing for so long that it's oh hey, look at how quirky Sora is. Wow.
When I absolutely lose my shit laughing, I cry. I just straight up tears streaming down my face, and then occasionally, if I haven't had a good cry in a while, I will just burst into tears and actually sob.
Yeah.
From laughing, and then it turns into me just sobbing.
Have you ever like done both at the same time? Like
Yes.
you're sad crying, but you're also laughing hysterically?
It's the trauma.
Okay. I believe it. It. That's probably what it is. I have no other logical explanation for it, so yeah.
Being human. Messy.
Yeah. Life is messy.
It really is. Don't bark. Cute little bark. If you pick her up, she like clings onto you with her little claws. Yeah. But she's not a lap dog, but she likes putting her face under my armpit when I'm sitting on the sofa. So I don't know what she wants. She wants
Probably
a lot of physical contact, but not like that. So that's kind of a thing. Touch me, but not like that.
Yeah. Jeffrey is very much a lap dog, which doesn't really work anymore because my lap is too small for him to sit on.
He's a big boy.
He's pretty big. He was the runt of the litter, so he's not like, you know, a big dog. But he's like on the small side for a medium-sized dog.
He looked quite big, but I don't know how tall you are, so you could be 4 foot tall. Are you?
How tall are you? No, I'm exactly a foot taller than that.
Oh, you're 5 foot.
Is that offensive?
You hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
The bug?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's because my husband came home and she forgot what he looks like.
Okay. I thought she was barking because it's offensive that I'm 5 foot.
No.
Okay.
No. Do you think you could ride Jeffrey like a horse?
No.
Oh.
No.
Maybe a slightly bigger dog.
I do not need a slightly bigger dog than Jeffrey. I wanted a smaller dog than Jeffrey, but like, I got Jeffrey.
Well, a puppy's a smaller dog.
Yeah. Yeah. But he will climb into laps. He will lay on top of people. He's a big cuddler, but he doesn't like to have his head patted, like his head
really
petted. Sometimes he will allow me to pet his head, but only under certain circumstances, and I have not quite identified the circumstances. So it's like
so weird,
right? Yeah.
I don't know if I could cope with not being able to touch those big pointy ears. They're fantastic.
Yep. They are. They're gigantic. He has some huge ears.
They're massive. They're amazing.
And
really reminds me of, is it a bat? I think it's the bat from Asteria.
Yes. What the fuck is that stupid shit's name? Oh my god.
I don't remember.
It's something ridiculous, yeah. You gonna look it up?
Yeah, I'll look.
Sweet.
Bartok.
He was like, But yes, I knew it started with a B. I was
Yeah,
gonna say Bertrand, but that's not it.
that's not it, but it was
No.
close.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that's what he reminds me of.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. And he's
And
about that goofy too.
he's very cute.
He's goofy. He's a goofy boy.
Yeah. Well, the next time we have an episode, we'll be talking about a book, but we're not going to reveal what the book is. Suspense. Dun, dun, dun. So that'll be a nice surprise. I think once we've recorded it, we'll tell the author.
Yes.
It could be you. Yeah. That's all I've done. All I've been doing.
Yeah. Dog mom stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
That was less unhinged than I expected. So I feel like we held it together pretty well today.
Okay. I will take your word for it because I'm out of touch with reality right now.
That's okay. It was all right.
Okay. Cool. I don't remember anything I've said for the last 30 years.
Well, the good news is we're now documenting it, and you can go and watch it on YouTube. You can listen to it on Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts. I've forgotten if there are any other ones.
I'm pretty sure that's it. There's like
Yes.
6 places, and one of them is YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had 5 fingers up, you counted all of them. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
And that's why we will not forget, like, in the long run. I will not remember anything that I've said until I listen to this episode or watch it or whatever.
Yeah, I sometimes go, why the fuck did I say that? And also when I'm editing. Oh, that was funny, Saffron.
That was funny.
Sick of myself.
That's fine. You're allowed.
Thanks.
I'm perfectly honest. I'm perfectly honestly. What? To be perfectly honest, I'm also sick of myself right now. I'm not very good company these days.
But you're awesome. So
oh, thank you.
Be nice to yourself.
I'm trying. But like me is also being a little shit, so
well, go dress up like your main character. Then we'll
I
talk.
need to do that. That sounds like it could be really fun. It sounds like it could also be ridiculous. Mm-hmm. So really fun.
Yeah.
Wait, there's no downside. I'm trying to like trying to like create a balance here and come up with some kind of downside, but no, maybe it'll be expensive. I don't know. So
figure it out. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably be expensive because like most of the thing is like period clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm fascinated with historical dress.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had a limitless budget, I would not wear modern clothes.
I believe that.
Yeah. So like Fantasyland. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. The version of me in the story has a limitless budget because like money literally doesn't exist. It's just mm-hmm. like there's magic, okay? Fucking magic. There's literal omnipotence happening. Clothes are they don't cost anything. They're just they can be whatever. So like yeah, lots of period dress, lots of period clothing, historical dress. It's elaborate as fuck. It's great.
See if you can borrow some from a museum.
That would probably be more expensive than trying to like recreate it myself.
Surely if you're just like, hey museum, I really want to dress up and I don't want to spend a bunch of money. It's just for like 10 days. I need to get my groove back. They might be like, girl, I got you.
One can dream, yes.
Might as well try it. I'm coming up with all sorts of good ideas today.
Yeah. Contacting a museum to borrow one of their priceless artifacts. Sure, yeah.
Just pick a cheap one. Be fine.
A cheap one. Yes, a cheap 200-year-old dress. I'm sure those exist.
You should go just into the museum. I don't know what museum I'm talking about, but just go in there and be like, which one's the cheapest, and see what they do. And if they're like, oh well, possibly this one, just be like, can I just borrow that one? A couple days, I'll give it right back. I promise I'll wear deodorant. Dry clean only, I assume. So make sure you can get it to the dry cleaners. I'll solve your problems. Give me another one.
I have decision paralysis and fatigue with regards to the changes that I started making on the outline, because I have the option that the first breakthrough gave me, and then I have the option that the second breakthrough gave me, and my brain is doing what it always does. And I go, okay, brain, these options are mutually exclusive. Which one is better? And it says, both. And I'm like, no, brain, they're mutually exclusive. You can have this one, or you can have this one. It's like, no, both. Make it work. Like, but it fundamentally, they're incompatible with each other. They will cause continuity errors. Both. Both.
Have you tried writing both and seeing which one you prefer?
No, I have not tried this simple fucking answer. Oh my god.
I mean, I know that doubles the work, but if you can do it, not doing it, then maybe that might be better.
No, that's what I usually wind up doing. And that's probably what I'll wind up doing here as well. Again,
yeah, just do both, and then you can have
my alpha reader.
I assume you keep all of your archives, and you can just have like what could have happened.
Sorry, there's a person knocking at the door, and now Jeffrey is barking.
It's okay.
Yeah, I do have a huge growing archive of outtakes, deleted scenes, and things that I wrote that I knew would never go into the story, and things that I have now taken out of the story because they didn't work. So yeah, outtakes. That's what that is.
So you could use those as like a little bonus collection if you wanted to.
Yeah, I have thought about like making that available to readers as like, here's an alternate reality that is not fully written, but just slot it in where it goes, and there you go. Now you have another thing. I don't know. I'll probably the only person who will ever learn about these things besides me, unless you want to read some of this crap. I don't know.
When I finish reading these betas, I'd love to.
Okay.
Because at the moment I've got deadlines
that
I have to work to that I don't get paid for, so it's fine.
That's weird. It's weird.
It's part of the being nice to people thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd love to read it.
Okay. The alternate things probably won't see the light of day except for my alpha reader, because I rely on him to help me decide between things when I can't. And that's been a really big part of the process recently. So, yeah.
Have you been able to send him anything recently?
No.
What is something that you could finish that you could send over, or is that the thing that you're stuck
on? There's chapter 5 that I still have not finished. That I started, but I have not finished. And then there's this whole other thing that's a mess right now in my head. But it's not related to chapter 5, except in that it is in the same story. as chapter 5, and it involves one of the same characters.
Okay, so any decisions you make completing chapter 5 will have some sort of bearing on what happens with the thing you're stuck with?
No, they're completely independent from each other. But
Then do chapter 5.
I know. That is the logical thing to do right now. And if
even if your whole heart's not in it,
uh-huh.
and you just do it, and it's not the best thing you can possibly do, you'll have completed a task, and that'll be satisfying.
I'll feel better.
Yeah.
And if I can drop into the scene, then I'll feel better. But I'm so scared that just won't happen. Maybe that's why I'm avoiding it, because I'm just scared that I won't be able to do it.
Of course, that's why you're avoiding it. Because the potential for it to go not the way that you want it to feels horrible, especially if it's something that you're creating and you're trying to make a really good thing. So it's not the final draft. So it doesn't matter.
I'm not even worried that I won't write it well. I'm worried that I won't be able to write it. Does that make sense? I'll sit there and I'll be like, okay, words come out of me, and they won't.
Give it a go.
Okay.
Just try. And then you've tried.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's important because if you can identify things that you haven't tried and just try them, even if they don't work, you know that you've tried it. And then when you exhaust all of the options of trying, that's when you can feel bad about it. You're not allowed to feel bad about it yet.
Okay. I will immediately stop feeling bad about it because I don't have Saffron's permission to feel bad about it. Okay.
Give you one of them. Nice gift.
Yeah.
Oh, my hand looked really old then. No, it's still young. Because I know the hands age. They're massive. God, look at these hams. Huge. Huge fuckers. Massive. Wouldn't want to slap from one of them.
I'm just holding my hands up so that the book goblins can see both of our hands at the same time and be like, they look about the same size. What is she freaking out about? Her hands are massive. I'm like, no, I have tiny hands, but they're proportionate to my face, which is also tiny. So there are illusions happening here. You can't trust what you see on the internet. You can't trust what you see on video.
Don't believe anything that you've heard during this episode.
So, yeah, seriously, you've solved all of my problems today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just come to me anytime.
Okay.
I'm very, very good at telling other people what they should be doing and ignoring my own responsibilities.
Okay. I wrote down that I'm writing chapter 5 for Saffron this week.
Thank you.
Wait, there will be more than 1 week.
You can have until next recording.
Right, okay.
You may have that amount of time.
Okay.
I will allow that. But I will be asking about it.
Okay.
On camera.
Yeah, that's exactly the right amount of terrifying.
Cool. Excellent.
Yes, awesome.
It's been an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're talking out your ass.
Yes, it does.
Yeah? Yeah.
So thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed this relatively hinged episode of Strangers in Fiction. Be sure to like and subscribe, share this video, and tell your friends and your cousins and your dogs and stay tuned for more unhinged talk about the unreal on the regular.
And that's when I'll fade the music in.